What is up, guys? It's your boy, the Dabbing Ninja. And today is going to be a different kind of video. So, a few months back, I did National Ninja League Season 7, where I made it to the World Finals. Big accomplishment for me. And what I wanted to do was run back through all of my course runs throughout the season. So today we're going to be going through my 4 qualifying runs to get to Worlds. And in a separate video, I'll be going over my World Finals runs. There's a few reasons I want to do this video. Main thing is, with any run, no matter how well or how bad you may do, you can always learn from something and improve for the future. The goal of this video is just to see where I was at those times and then see ways to improve for the future. This year I was in the adult division. I think for next season I'm gonna be in the elite division just because it is a little more advanced and I want to be challenged as hard as possible. But in order to work up to that, I need to work on my weaknesses, what I think I need to improve on. That's what we're gonna be looking at today in all these videos, and hope you enjoy. If you like this kind of Ninja Warrior content, you can hit that subscribe button over there. Make sure you hit the bell too, and make sure you like the video and comment down below for some more content. And without further ado, let's get to the reaction. All right, so throughout the season, there's standard qualifying competitions and skills competitions. Skills competitions, they're more on very specific aspects of Ninja Warrior, like laches, rope climbs, maybe some balance obstacles. They're just trying to see who's the best in a certain area. And those are a little bit longer, so I won't react to those in this video. If you're interested, please let me know in the comments. I can make a video on it if you want. I did 2 of them. What we will be reacting is the standard competitions. So these are, just your standard obstacle courses, about 10 obstacles long, a certain time limit depending on where you are. These are really where you can learn from your mistakes or what you need to improve on. These were a while back. Like, some of these are from September, October, November of 2021. So I definitely should have made this video a little sooner. Even though it was very long ago, you can always learn something no matter what kind of competition it is. You know what you need to work on. Like, say you go out on a grip obstacle, you need to work on your grip strength. You want on a balance obstacle, you need to work on agility and speed. Yeah, we're going to be looking for those kind of things in this video. All right, so this first run is going to be from Ultimate Obstacles. This was the second qualifier I did, I think. So let's see how I did.
Here we go.
No problems over there.
To the adult division from the young adult circuit here.
No, right over here, as you're about to see.
A ninja athlete, you see it
if that pole was not there, I would have got out. That would have been very embarrassing, but luckily I stayed on.
Definitely a lot of good commitment. So
for this kind of obstacle, I always like to do an extra swing just in case. I may have been able to do in the first one, but I didn't feel that confident. I wanted to be safe rather than sorry. Go and use drum hoppers. Really love this obstacle, honestly. I used to practice it a bunch. But it's nice seeing competition sometimes. This is my man Chris. He's one of my friends that went to the competition with me. Shout out to the man Chris Roten if you're watching this. Absolute mad lad.
I like this focus I'm seeing out of Anthony on this run. Have a little bit of a break right there, where we normally would have seen him dab, but just stay focused, ask for his chop.
Yeah, you can hear the commentator right there. I usually dab a lot. I think I've done it a lot less this season. I don't know if that's good or bad. You could have gone on those cannonballs to go across, but I've been practicing catbacks more often, so I thought that was the better move in the moment. Seemed to work out well. Oh, these laches were fun because I finally started to get good at linking at this point. I didn't want to do it on ropes because that's like very risky.
Nice.
But I just want to make sure I got that, and then I knew I got this distance over here.
Asking if he should link.
And straight to the platform, no problem.
All right, I'm hoping he keeps his focus.
See, here's where there's trouble. So, but you could use your hands on this. So I was thinking, might as well try the penguin slide. But as you can see, the beginning did not go well. And I had enough strength to I wasn't tired at that point. I could still do stuff. But when you're in this position right here, what are you supposed to do? I just look over, I'm like,
Oh no.
yeah, I just dropped at that point. Yeah, that was my ultimate obstacles run. I did get fourth in that competition, I believe, so wasn't my worst run, but the only thing is just I need to be more confident with balance obstacles. One thing I'm doing now is I'm trying to do more ankle exercises and just trying to be in the moment and just go for things more often. One of the things I need to improve a lot, especially if I'm going to the elite division for next season. Yeah, something to work on, but you know, overall, I'm pretty happy with that run. All right, so up next is Vitality Obstacle Fitness. So fun fact about this one, I ran first. Very first runner. So all I had was the walkthrough and not even like 5 minutes warm up. Like I was on the warm up rig. I did 5 pull-ups and then they called me up ready to go. And I was like, this is gonna be interesting. I didn't have much preparation at all. We'll see how this one goes. Yeah, I always ask like a quick question. Usually just to make sure everything's all good before I start. Yep. Call me up. Dab Ninja. Gotta keep it fresh.
Oh, he's off. Here we go. He's going across the steps.
Yeah, nothing complicated in that first one. I'm just trying to go as efficiently as possible and get as far as possible. Obstacles in a second. Going through pretty smooth. Obstacles like that I'm usually pretty comfortable with. But right here, so you grab these handles. That was fine. But I don't know how well you can see in the video, but those are ledges you have to grab on, and that's about to drop. So with barely any warm-up, my fingers were not ready at that moment. I tried in redemption time and I got it first try, so luck of the draw, I guess. But right over here, so I'm not really good at balance obstacles. This one in particular, you know, you still have to go really fast on obstacles like this. And as we're about to see, pretty much textbook right there. That was pretty much the best he could have done with that obstacle. I was really happy about doing that one, even though I failed earlier. These dropping laches were really cool. I like this obstacle. Going over here. Their warped wall is very dusty, as you'll see on my first attempt. I didn't really know how dusty it would be. I had no traction at all. I got like maybe halfway. Then I really tried to wipe off my shoes. I didn't look to see if there was chalk. I just hoped that it was gone at that point. And I had just enough traction to get to the top line. That's all you need to do on that obstacle. But with that run, of my season, that was realistically my worst run I've ever had. But I was happy I got that balance obstacle. It's just getting better with footwork and more confidence in the course. You know, your mental game has to be as strong as your physical game, if not even stronger. You know, if you get psyched out in those kind of balance obstacles, then you're just going to fall flat and then you won't be happy with that run. So although that was my worst one, I'm not mad at how I did. I ran first. I was not warmed up at all. I was surprised I even did that well, honestly. All right, let's go to the next one. This one, fun fact, this one was on Halloween, as you'll see with my Link costume. I don't know if you can see it right at the start line. There's a little thing blocking it. But I was Link from Legend of Zelda, it was a fun run, honestly. It was a little tight to make some of those gaps or whatever, but, you know, I was just having fun. So now we're at Strive Ninja Fitness. This is where my friend James works. He's one of my homies. Our first obstacle, nothing too crazy over there. Now this one, just watch what happens. Yeah, so I was told the rings would slide. You needed a little more force because there was a lot of friction. So you can't just like jump on it and hope it goes down. You need a little bit of effort. I really over exaggerated the motion. So I almost overshot the pad. And if that was any other obstacle, I don't think I would have cleared that. So I almost failed the third obstacle right away over there. Oh, that would have been an interesting car ride home after Halloween.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so you can imagine my heart was racing a little bit after that. That wasn't exactly according to plan.
That might be 6 days Sunday right there.
All right, and then just onto the pumpkin. You know, I like to stay safer on the courses. I don't like to go out on something stupid, like missing the dismount or overshooting. Especially with that save earlier, that was a little scary. It was nice on those steps. This was an interesting one. I haven't done many obstacles like this. You know, I knew I had enough grip strength, but again, with how tight the costume was, it was a little tough to reach across. But, you know, we made it work. At least I had normal pants, so that's fine. Little lâché. And then these middle two, you'll see they spin. So you can't reach them out. They're going to spin. So that's why I need a lâché on those. This was a really cool obstacle to me. I like this course in general. This is one of my favorite courses I've done.
This is very impressive commitment. Loving
And nothing wrong over there. So I thought I had enough strength to go to the cone, but I was a little more pumped than I thought I was, so I just bolted through to the next cannonball. And then no problem to the dismount.
Work essentially just like a cannonball.
Now I was definitely a little pumped over here, but I knew I was running out of time, so I had to go for it. So that's why I only took a few seconds, just got a little bit of shock and just went for it. Which, it's good not to take much rest, but, you know, it can be a little risky if you're on a long course like this. Just reached out, grabbed it. And then as I was going through this one, I was starting to get really pumped. And then tried to get to the next one. And that's where I fell down. So that one, I just got really pumped out and then just fell off of it. I think a lot of other people were saying when you were on that second one, technically you have enough distance to go to the block, but you know, the block is on a pad, it's not secured to anything, so I was worried if I went at it a little hard, then maybe my footing would be off and then I would just fall off the block, which wouldn't be ideal. I tried to go for what I thought was a safer option, but I needed to work a lot more my grip strength at that point, so that's fine. So then I took a little break from competitions. My last one was in November, and then I did an NNL competition again on January. So I've been practicing a lot more on speed, getting my endurance up again, practicing cliffhangers especially. Cliffhangers of upper body obstacles, that's definitely like my weakness. Even today, it's still not my strength, but I'm at least a little more confident that I can hang on some ledges, and doing more rock climbing helps with that. I was going in this run with not much expectations because my endurance wasn't as good as it used to be. So I just wanted to try my best. And if you saw my last YouTube video, you know about this run. I haven't really watched it since, so it'll be nice to watch again, go through what my thoughts specifically were in this run. So first obstacle, nothing crazy. I was just thinking, I want to get as far as possible. You know, there was a decent time limit. It was a little strict, but all I wanted to do, go on and off obstacles, efficiency, try to find the easiest way out without, you know, overdoing any parts. So on these sauces over here, there's 3. I reached the first one, and I know I have a lot of power, so I was just able to duck my head and then go straight to the dismount. I like cannonballs more than lâchéing to a cone, so I just did the cannonball route, and then, you know, nothing wrong with that. As I mentioned, I was working a little more on balance. Medicine balls, coincidentally, was one of the things I was focusing on most, so I was really relieved to see it on the course, honestly.
You got this. You can do it.
And then this was a high trampoline jump. I don't know if you can tell by the angle, but, you know, you really had to use a lot of power to get up there. Luckily, it wasn't that bad for me, but... And then big dismount. Over here, you had to lâché to a rope, but you'll see as it's a swinging bar, but it won't swing backwards because of the same ladder stopping it. Wasn't too big of a problem. I thought it was going to be where I would be taken out, honestly. But made it past the ropes. And now the spinning log. In competition, I think I faced this like 3 or 4 times in a pass. Every time I got taken out by this obstacle. This is a very common agility obstacle to see in competitions. Luckily, at where I used to work, they just got this obstacle. And that entire day, I was just practicing that obstacle. I think I was there for like 2 hours or something. And I was just doing that one obstacle. It was a little scary just because it was one of my nemesis at the time. But as you see in the run, I just line myself up, take a deep breath, and go for it. And then make it to the blue. First try. That was a really good moment for me. And that miss, I've seen this obstacle before. I never tried it before, but I know the technique you want to do. I didn't get my hips back enough on that first time. So I was really scared because I was like maybe this close to touching the ground. So I had to look over to the side to see like, am I still in? And I was like, okay, good. Bigger jump this time, more power, stay calm. And I got it the second time. Same thing on the second one. And then clear. And then this last obstacle, I was thinking for sure this one was going to take me out because, again, I'm not that good at cliffhangers. Vertical limits are like a lot smaller, like maybe half an inch or something like that. Something crazy. But you can see I took a little rest, then I just go straight for it. I do little moves just to avoid risk on like overextending my shoulders. I get to that cliffhanger, I feel great going through the cliffhangers. I am starting to feel pumped right over here. So you can see I can't make it to that last board on the side. So I decide, try to pull back, lâcher, make the dismount, and I get the clear. This was my very first clear on a National Ninja League course. In that run, my expectations were a lot higher to do well in certain competitions because everything went right. My pacing was good, the skips were good, my endurance was good, balance was good. Like, I still can't see anything I did wrong in this run. Like, maybe I could have gone faster. Maybe I could have taken less rest, and then maybe I could have got first instead of second. But I can't really complain. I got a full clear. Like, that was the first time I've ever cleared a National Ninja League course. So that was a huge moment for me. It gave me a lot of confidence for Worlds. Speaking of the World Finals, that will be covered in a different YouTube video. So right now you watched all my qualifying competitions. Now within the next week, I'll also be posting my Worlds runs. So I was able to run Stage 1, Stage 2, and I also got a chance at some skills. One of them was pretty funny. And if you want to watch all these runs without my reaction, I will be posting these runs in full as well because I did a few cuts to save some time. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I will see you next time.